of Sea of Stars. I am back for episode 2, and I'm recording this one before episode 1 has been published, so if there are any comments, I won't see them yet, but I am going to try and do a couple things just based on my own experience and thoughts, having listened to and edited episode 1. I am going to try to focus on having this episode be a whispered only episode, and maybe I'll come back in episode 3 and try just a soft-spoken episode, but no promises. I do my best to keep my word, but you never know what mood might strike as we play through the game. I'm also going to focus on talking just a little bit slower. I know I can talk very fast and loud in my normal life, and I think some of that crept into episode 1. So here on episode 2, we're going to focus on a nice slow whisper. And with all of that out of the way, let's dive back in. So last we left our heroes, we had just made camp after our training montage at the Zenith Academy, and we are now going to face the final test in the Forbidden Cavern, where our adventure began all those years ago. So let's try and get some revenge on those monstrosities that blinded our good friend Carl. Sure feels easier now. This time we make it through. Oh, and I did look, and I was calling her Falaire for all of episode 1, and I looked it up, I believe it is supposed to be Faleer. So that's what I'm gonna try and stick with. Faleer and Zale. So we've already made it further into the cavern than we did our first time here. So let's start exploring. So we've got something over there, and a blocked door, and only one possible entrance. So let's try and figure out what we need to do. Alright, this one's for Carl. Now, I haven't played since I last recorded, and I do need to remember. So I believe the one that's kind of freaking out on the right is charging up a spell, and I need to figure out a way to break his focus, which is done with specific damage types. Now we don't know what damage type will work, but I do remember that one of Faleer's attacks hits all 3, and I believe it is with 2 different types of damage, so... And I think, oh, look at that. We took out the one that was going to attack next turn, so that's great. And I think let's open it up with, well, I feel like Sunball might be a little over the top, so we'll just do a bonus attack, and that's gonna do it. Now, Spike Shower. Now I think I managed to block that with Faleer. Now we've got 2 turns. I'm thinking 2 basic attacks. Well, looks like we didn't even need to. Okay, so we remember how combat works, which is good. And we can't go over there, but we can climb. And now we can jump. Oh, interesting. You'll have to, forgive me. Like I said, I'm a classic. Okay, so you ride it all the way down. That locks it into place, and then you're free to platform up. I'm sure there will be many, and more people who are better at playing the game than I am, but okay. We found an adventurer's vest, so let's take a look. I don't think I even know. Okay, I was gonna say I don't even know how to open the menu, but it was triangle, so let's equip. So what does the adventurer's vest do? Gives us +5 defense in magic and physical defense. Who needs it more? So, Valir. No, Valir needs it way more. Oh, I think those were bonuses so are we the same? Oh, we're the same, so we'll just give it to Zale for now because of the lower HP, and hopefully we'll find another one or another something. And wow, these slugs really. Okay, this is that. So this is that breaking focus thing I was talking about. We have to deal crushing damage or blunt damage twice, which I think we can do if we combo strike. Now I believe we're using Zale's turn to do this. So if we solstice strike, well, we killed it, so that's that problem taken care of. Now, does she have any way to deal? No. So let's, I wonder, so if you get the extra attack, obviously, that will, okay. So, because we have 2 turns, I want to focus on that one, and then I think we will use Sunball, because it does a little bit of splash damage. And this should, in theory, take care of both of them. So that's very helpful. So we're remembering how this works. We're working on, that didn't seem to do anything. So nothing we can do with that yet. Can we climb up here? Yep. Alright. So let's see, where does it want us to go? I see. And then do I need to run over here and lock it? No, that released it. That was silly. Okay, well, let's do that again. This is another reason why it always takes me so long to play these games, because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed all the time. Okay, we found a forbidden cavern key, which is incredibly helpful, as I couldn't help but notice there was a keyhole in the first configuration of these steps. So, not the cookie jar, we'll use the forbidden cavern key, and we will grab a combo skill for mending light. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Oh, and that's tricky almost walked right past that. I don't know what a shiny pearl is, but I'm sure we can find out. We got our gear here. Okay. I guess we might have been able to figure out that was just something that we could sell for money eventually. Alright, I don't want to go down. I want to go across this rope first and get all the chests. Leeching Thorn. Let's see. Leeching Thorn. Normal attacks heal for 15% of damage done. Let's give that to... Well, Zale has the defense boost, so I will give Valere the little heal. That's probably going to be pretty negligible at the moment. Okay, and this is how we make it back to the center of the room, or the beginning. And let's see here. So we've got 2 turns before they go. And if we can get the bonus on the attack. Oh, I think I missed it. Yeah, that's too bad. So that's a fun mechanic. I like that. It sort of heightens all of the, or maybe not heightens, but it sort of turns the oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I can't think of words. It makes it so that it kind of heightens it beyond just your classic turn-based combat. I've got to focus up here. I'm about to die to these slugs. So, we did get that. Okay, so it's a mass heal, but we need 3 of them. And Valere has this multiple attack target. They've all taken damage. So, I'm going to try this. Press X to deflect. Oh no, I only got 1 attack in. So I think what we will do is well, Solstice Strike will probably kill this one. So I guess that ended up being a pretty big gamble to try and do the boomerang one. Wow. This fight did not go very well. I think we're going to use a healing light on Valere. And hopefully, yeah, our normal attack will take care of it. Well, that was a little hairier than I would have liked. It looks like we got some crafting items. Now, if I had to guess, there's either going to be a boss fight or a, save point beyond this room. This game is giving me the vibes that it's gonna be a boss fight. So, I am going to maybe potentially waste 1 of my healing items. Why did those slugs have lettuce? Well, I guess it's not important. Yeah, I'm gonna waste 1 of my healing items and give it to Zale. And that way, if this is just the final fight, we'll at least be in the middle of our HP rather than at the very bottom of it. Alright, let's see here. The device is broken. Can't activate the bridge. There's an opening there. Maybe we can go around. I suppose I might have been able to figure that one out without the cutscene. Okay, fantastic. So, it was a save point, so be curious if saving the game heals you. It doesn't, so it doesn't look like that was. But we can set up a camp, which, if I'm going to guess, does restore your hit points. So we can talk. I wish we could go back for Carl. We can also swap characters. Want me to take the lead? Yeah, let's have Valeer take the lead for a little bit. I mean, she was doing all her sit-ups. Gotta let Zale get his push-ups in. Alright. So we will rest here. And like I said, I'm going to assume that that's going to heal us up. So we did end up wasting that healing item, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Uh-oh. Valeer. Sounds big. Get ready. And here we go. So this is really our first proper boss fight, and that thing is pretty messed up. So it looks like we get one action before we get attacked. So I'm going to open with, we're just gonna shoot off a fireball. And good to know that it is vulnerable to fire. So we didn't get the block. I think let's Solstice Strike it. And I think we got the extra damage there. Now we are prevented from seeing what that little... It looks like we're prevented from seeing what we need to do to prevent its attack. We're at full health. Zale needs magic. I just noticed that this thing is literally called Boss Slug. That's funny. So, acid bug bombs. It's gonna shoot out little minions. Okay, that's good to know. Might be time for Valeer to use Crescent Arc, because that will hit all of them, and hopefully, yep, so he did end up being vulnerable to that lunar magic as well. Now we don't have enough to do another magic attack with Zale, so I think we'll just hit him and try to block whatever is coming next. Man, I have not figured out that block. So we are going to just regular attack. That's got our combo up to 2. Oh dear. Oh, it caused a cave-in, and it dealt damage, which is honestly rude. So in one turn, it's going to attack us, and I need to do slashing damage to it and something else. But okay, here's my thinking. I'm going to attack it with Zale's normal attack. Hopefully we survive whatever it has planned, and then we can try out that new combo and see how much it heals us for. Maybe that's the wrong way to do it, but... Okay, so it just sent out more bug bombs, which I think is fine, especially because we could risk it for the biscuit and use the crescent arc again, which should take care of that little bug. I think that's the plan. And there we go. Now, I keep wanting to click combos for some reason. Now, he is vulnerable to both our magic, so... Wow, we have pumped a lot of damage into this thing. And it's not dead yet. So, I think now is the time to... Oh dear. Okay, so we will do one more attack. And we are gonna have to do one more attack. And that will fill up our combo. And this is where the rocks fall. Oh, that was clutch. We managed to get both of those. Valere is way too low, so we are going to cast Mending Light, and hopefully this heals us a decent amount. Oh, it brings us to full HP. That's incredible. So what we're gonna do, because it only has one turn left, we are going to Crescent Arc again. Oh no. Oh, okay, it's just more bug bombs. That is fine, because hopefully we're only gonna get one if we do that. But we just healed, and this will do a good chunk of damage. Still not enough damage. So let's hit it with everything we've got. Which is probably a bad idea, but... Wow, this thing is tanky. Well, I think we managed to block one of those. So, Sail's gonna have to go. Is it? It's probably dumb, but I'm gonna get rid of this thing. And then, it was way too early, but we did it. So I could have just gone for the boss. But our new party leader, Valere, led us to victory. Our first big one. Haha, we did it. Looks like there's a way out over there. The Elder Mist's mountain shouldn't be much further now. So, that was our first boss fight. Succeeded. I'm curious where it lets you backtrack to. So this is the bridge that didn't work. Okay. And now we have actually made it through the Forbidden Cavern. Something that we were unable to do all those years ago. Okay, new story scene. Number 2. Things are starting to move. I am eager to see what these two can do. 4. Eager and impatient too. For now we wait. So that was 1. Wonder if that's going to be 3. 3. You know what to do. Okay, so we have some new nefarious looking characters. Alright, this is great. So we've made it through the Forbidden Cavern. It looks like we have 3 different places we can go. The Elder Mist's mountain is probably going to be this one over here. It looks like this is a fishing spot, so the game hasn't told us anything about fishing, so I'm just gonna go check it out really quick. Sunglow Lake. So there looks like there's 2 things to catch. Hey there, need anything for your travels? Oh, it gives us a merchant. That's wonderful. So he does appear to offer upgrades for both of them and another adventurer's staff, which would honestly probably be helpful. We don't quite have enough to sell, to buy anything, so I'm gonna put my faith in my gaming abilities, and which might be a mistake, but oh yeah, obviously we need to try a fishing game. Oh, I have no idea how that works. Okay, so if we cast and then X again, I'm doing this all by instinct. Oh. So close. Actually, I don't even really know if it was close. So if we just reel all the time, well, I have no idea how this works. Let's try. Oh, I see there's a little, path, current that you can follow. We got a Man-O-War. We'll release the little guy. What's the other one you can get? I think it was out here. Okay, so you really want to try and keep it in this little current. That's fun. That's clever. A lunar trout. We'll let you go do. We're not gonna worry too much about the cooking, which I assume is what that's for. I feel like I talk like I've played a lot of these types of games, and I've definitely consumed a lot of content surrounding them, but I haven't really played all that much, or all that many. Let's check out this Solstice Shrine. If I had to guess, this is gonna be locked, although maybe not, which does make me want to go check out that cave. Okay, mountain trail. So that's definitely the way to go. Let's see. It's locked. Oh, well. The last locked door you came across, you were able to magic open, so sorry for thinking you might be able to do the same for that one. So, let's see. I'm aiming to go for about an hour. Like I learned last time, the PS5 that I'm recording this on only has an hour of recording time in it in one go. So I'm going to try and keep these to single recordings at a time, really. And we've probably got about a half hour to go. So let's start exploring this little mountain trail. I just picked a direction. I did see there was another way to go. Let's see here. Oh, we just dove right into a fight, didn't we? Oh, well, this looks potentially not very good. Let's crescent arc, and let's focus on the little stone goat bull guy that's kind of freaking out. Alright, okay, so they're both vulnerable to moon magic, which is great, but I am going to see what this fireball does to them. I think we missed it. Okay, so the little goat guy is vulnerable to both. Okay, so I think we got that block, and it still did 21 damage. So, Sale is not looking so good, and we've got 2 turns. We are definitely going to have to focus on our friend here, and I don't think we are going to do enough damage. Yeah, we got the extra attack both of those times, and that's the first KO. Oh man. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think it's 2 turns before Sale is back up, because that's how many stars I saw. So the smart thing to do here is probably to heal him, but I've never claimed to be the smartest person in the world. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I'm gonna try and do this one and see how many of these I can deflect. This is probably such a bad idea. Yeah, only got 2, but they both went down. Wow, I cannot believe that I was rewarded for that. I really feel like I shouldn't have been. We found a moon cradle fish pie and recovered a bunch of HP and MP. So we went on a little side adventure path there, and that's what it got us. And some XP. XP is always good. So let's just go exploring. I think my goal is to make it to the Elder Mist before this episode is over. I don't think we'll try and do the actual fight. And apologies if you can hear what sounds like a semi-truck driving through our parking lot. This looks like a place where a fight might start. I'll have to see if I can do anything about that truck that's driving by. Last thing we want is big loud sounds popping up. Oh, can I not make that jump? That doesn't. Oh, there we go. Because there was just a sweet spot that we needed to be in. Alright. And we are just jumping. It's getting late. Let's stop here for the night. I really hope we'll get a chance to return to Moon Cradle after this. What if we're sent out into the world right away? Yeah, I can't wait to see new locations. It's just... I wish we could have said farewell to Carl. We could certainly use some celestial willow jam to go with this awful bread. Ha, the dream. Ha, what's that? Celestial willow jam. It's Carl. I've got some right here, guys. I even picked some mushrooms. You won't believe this soup I make. Oh, and I found some herbs in the Forbidden Cavern, and they'll do just right. Carl, what? You didn't really think I was going to let you go on an adventure without me, did you? Now, I did remember that he made his way back into the party. It's so good to see you two again. You look so strong now. Hey, why didn't you show up for our departure? Are you kidding? There was absolutely no announcement. As soon as I heard everyone gather, I went to our hideout to pack my stuff. But you left so fast. Guys, I'm so pumped for this journey. I know all about survival now. Fishing and gathering and cooking and... Uh-oh. What's wrong? You can't actually come with us. We just wanted to say goodbye. We're on duty now, and it'll be pretty dangerous. You can't mean that. We've always talked about how we'd all leave together after your training. I spent all those years doing survival training. I'm ready. Look, I may not have any special powers like you do, but I'm built strong, and I've been preparing. This here's my shield. I'll be a defensive fighter. No, a warrior cook. I like Carl. Oh yeah, sure am. And I've been reading a lot too. See, most of the monsters you're going to face won't even be Fleshmancer minions. That means anyone can fight them. Are you sure about that? Totally. You haven't seen any yet, have you? No, but I'll know when to step aside, don't worry. Plus, you can't really travel the world with just a few sandwiches. What were you thinking? Yeah, see, you need me. You just do your solstice warrior duties, and I'll keep your bellies full. Carl, deal? Okay, deal. Oh, I'm so happy. No way, this is awesome. And just the beginning, too. Aw, group hug. Alright, I'll start the kettle. We have so much catching up to do. Carl, the warrior cook, joins the party. They're just so wholesome, these three. And so apparently after we meet this Elder Mist, we'll be able to use magic without using magic and be sent out into the world. And then our first assignment is to get to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. That's all we've been told. Finding our own way seems to be the final step of training. That's a lot. It sure is, Carl. Your powers sound so cool, though. Can't wait to see them in action. So, how about you, Carl? Oh, it was pretty uneventful, to be honest. All I did was train and learn the skills I thought would come in handy. Every single day I was hoping to see you come out. I'm sure glad no one told me it would take 10 years. We missed you too. It's not fair that you had to do this on your own. Well, we're all together now, so it doesn't matter anymore. And I can't wait to explore the world. I want to taste everything. Hey, this soup is unreal, by the way. Right? So, how much food did you pack? Just enough for a few meals. It's better to travel light, and there's ingredients everywhere if you know how to look. And who knows what we'll find. It's all part of the adventure. Why don't you try now, Valir? See that bush right there? It's full of juicy berries. All you have to do is pick them. Alright, so this is going to be like the cooking tutorial. Alright, Carl, show us what you can do. Perfect. Now we'll make some jam with the berries you picked. Just interact with the campfire and get ready to cook. The campfire feels cozy and warm. Cook, so we can make berry jam. And we hold X, and we get berry jam, sweet and simple. Now, you'll have to forgive me, I'm going to rearrange for a second. Try and cut out some of that noise. Alright, and now that we have made our berry jam, we get, see, you're a natural. We can eat that jam later when we need to heal up. This will definitely help. Thanks for the tips. Don't mention it. Well, I'm ready for some sleep. Same here. And nothing but the stars above us. I'm loving this life already. Carl, I'm really glad you're here. It didn't feel right without you. Me too, guys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Well, good night then. They've just got like such a strong like power of friendship vibes, and I love that there's like two destined heroes and their best friend who lost his eye when they were kids together was just like, alright, I'm coming with you. I'll cook for you or whatever. But like, it's so cute. Good morning. You all ready to go? I'm excited to see what this Elder Mist looks like. Let's make for the top. Alright. So we've been going for about maybe 40 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. And I said I wanted to make it to the Elder Mist by the end of the episode, you know I've got to go in here and do just a little bit of exploring. Gotta see what Garl can do. Alright. So, there has to be a way so Garl's main attack does blunt damage, and he has a heal and a medium heal. Okay, so he's like a tanky healer, hopefully. Heal an enemy to another position and reveal one lock. +1 per boost. Okay, so here's what I think we're gonna do. We are gonna have we are gonna have Garl attack this one, and then we are gonna have Sail attack the same one, and that will take care of that one. And now we just have the one. Still not quite getting it with those block timings. Yeah, my timing's not very good, is it? Now I think, in theory, if I got the timing right, which I did, that should take care of it. So we got 24 experience and 3 gold. And we can't go up that way. Oh, but yes, we can. We just have to jump over here. I have never really recorded Let's Play or anything like that before I did episode 1 of this series, and I think it might be encouraging just for myself personally that I kind of like playing and like talking about what I'm doing. So, spoiler alert, that might be good news for a hopeful Let's Play ASMR channel. So we did get an item. I believe it was an abacus. Displays non-boss enemies' HP in combat. I am gonna give that to Garl as sort of like a utility sort of item. And now we can push forward to the top. Looks like we also have a shortcut we can unlock here and harvest some cooking items, and then that takes us back to the beginning. Okay, so that's fun. That's a nice little interconnected world. I can't see things like that and not think of Dark Souls. Now, if I had to guess, I'm gonna have a fight here. Yeah, there it is. Now, these guys were tough. And we have 2. Okay, I'm trying it. We're gonna try the Moonerang. And we're gonna try and do it. So we need to successfully do it 6 times to break this attack that's coming, because it'll bounce between the 2 of them. I think I've only ever done that once. Oh, we did it. I had to focus up so hard, though. Now, if I remember, this one should be vulnerable to the Sunball. Oh, they have so much health, though. Alright, he's gonna ram, and he's gonna go for... Oh my gosh, they do so much damage. Alright, so Garl has taken some hits. I forgot I put the abacus on. Do I think his attack is gonna deal 12 damage? I guess only one way to find out. Oh, he is strong. The strong warrior cook. You love to see it. So, I think what we will do is we are just going to attack is going to attack twice to get some MP back. Or we could Mending Light and restore HP to everyone. So Garl's looking pretty low, and there's no way we're close to killing this thing. 26. I don't think this combo strike will work. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh no. In his first fight with us, we lost Garl. No, he's back, but I guess we were warned that the road would be very dangerous for Garl. And I know it might sound like I'm saying Garl, but it is Garl. It's kind of hard to differentiate with a whisper. Now, what I am curious, I just mentioned Dark Souls. I'm curious if I set up camp and then rest, that will restore everyone's health and MP. It looks like. Does it reset enemies? It doesn't. Oh, wait, there's a chest over there. Oh, I didn't even see that. Good thing I went back. Oh, basic armor. Okay. Who is going to need that? Now Valere doesn't have any defense. And that basic armor is really gonna help. But Garl went down pretty quick. But he's already got 7 and 6. So I think we will give it to Valere. She is a Solstice Warrior, after all. And I think the other thing we will do, because she has more HP than Sail, I am going to try and figure out how to unequip that item from... There we go. Okay, and then we will give that to Sail. Just remember that it's more helpful for him to do basic attacks. So with that little bit of housekeeping done, I'm getting a little antsy about time. We've probably got about 10 minutes of recording left. So let's push on and see how far we can make it. Alright, now I did see there were some collectibles. I wonder, yep, we can jump down there. And looks like we got both of them. Then we can jump down again. And we'll just sprint on. And let's see, we've got some, looks like lettuce we can gather. Oh, I love that little, the animation of the terrain kind of falling apart. That's fun. So we will try and get through this fight quickly. We're all at full HP, or HP and MP. So we are going to do the no, not the Moonerang. We're going to do the Crescent Arc. And this is a combo that I'm really starting to enjoy. Now, I don't think it's gonna do 22 damage, but we can always cross our fingers. 24, look at that, and then look at that. Way to go, everyone, well done. And we picked up a bone. Should probably be concerned about our bone collecting habit, but we're heroes. We take everything we can get. videos that I'm being pretty thorough about collecting everything. But that will probably fall off as we keep playing. But I think this will be a good stopping point for the video. As you can see, we've played for about an hour and 40 minutes. My audio tells me I've been recording for about 50, so I don't want to get stuck in an awkward place like I did in the middle of last video. So I am going to call it here for episode 2. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found it relaxing. Remember, the whole point is to relax as we play along through our adventure. So it looks like we might have a merchant here that I can talk to, and I'll maybe do some of that off camera, and I'll give you a quick recap of what went down, or maybe not. But in the meantime, thank you for continuing this adventure, and I hope you found it relaxing. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, or your day, or whenever you're watching. And until next time, bye for now.